How's it going, guys? This is Mauricio. Today is December 11th. I want to go ahead and do a quick recap on USD CAD and just show you guys what you guys can actually do. This is a trade that I'm looking forward to do. I'm actually already in it, but I want you guys to see the risks inside of it. Okay, so it's a 0.05 risk and it's a profit of 27 pips. This leads us to a 34 to 1 risk to reward, 49 to 1 risk to reward. Now, once we go ahead and hit our take profit, that's 49%. If you're risking 1% of this trade, this is a 49% gain just of one trade itself. Now, sorry about that, 55% risk reward. So a 55 to 1 risk reward, we're risking 0.05% and gaining 27.9%. Risking 0.05 pips and gaining 27 pips. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick breakdown on why I took this trade. Specifically, and why it is that I'm entering where it's currently at the moment. So when we go to bigger time frames such as the H4 time frame, we're going to go ahead and view this. So on the H4 time frame, we can clearly see that the market, we had a point of interest right over here, and then we also had a point of interest right over here. So ideally, I did want to see the market react after this one, which we had a clear reaction, and NFP was one that brought the market up. So therefore, this is now my point of interest, point where I'm going to be looking for the market to come down to and see some reaction on lower time frames. And as you can clearly see, market came down to this area, and right when it came down to that area, I started looking for the same schematic on lower time frames. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up real quick and show you guys right here. When we go to the H1 time frame, you clearly see this schematic happening right over here. Okay, this is the H1 time frame. So let's say we're going to go ahead and place a trade on this trade itself. Right? How would it have looked? The way it would have looked, it would have been, our entry could have been placed right here for the upside. Our stop loss would have placed right underneath the spring. And our take profit, where we could have gone ahead and gone over to this order block and gained a total amount of pips on profit to about a 90 pip profit, right? But at the same time, we would be risking on this trade about 20 pips. Now coming over here, let's go ahead and view this real quick. I saw the market came down to the same area, right? What's that area? That area is this point of interest now, because this is now our new point of interest. And therefore, the market will tend to come down to the same region. As you may see, when the market came down and tested inside the same region, okay, we saw some reaction. And since we saw this immediate reaction to the upside, this is when I started investigating. Okay, I started investigating right inside of this region right here to see what was going on, and the same thing I was looking for was going to be the same schematic. So I went to lower time for like the M30 or M15. M30, clearly we weren't seeing nothing, but we started seeing over here on the M30, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, and just ranging around here. So therefore, I got a little curious and got to lower time for like the M15, started seeing the same area, nothing too interesting, and then I went down to the M55. Right on the M5, then I started seeing a little bit more movement. I started seeing these runs, this first run, second run, and then this going down. So I was like, okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on right here, and let's zoom in, right? So that's exactly what we did. Instead of focusing over here, I started focusing right over here, where all this market is just starting to actually like lose momentum to the downside and start to have those indecision candles. But we got to go ahead and look even deeper, that 1 minute. Okay. Many people won't pay attention to 1 minute, but understand that one pip in movement, that's millions of dollars. Okay, so therefore, there's let's say this moves 1 pip down, that's millions of dollars of stop losses from other people that have been taken out. And I want you to go ahead and pay attention to this. So on the 1 minute time frame, what do you see exactly right here? Do you see this schematic? We see those equal lows, and then we see right here this spring. Okay, we see the spring right here. Where what happened right here, okay, it's probably not a lot of movement from the equal lows to here. It's only 0.05 pips, but understand that in that 0.05 pips, there was millions and millions of dollars that were taken out. Right after that, we had that engulfing candle, okay, surpass all the liquidity and continue on moving to the upside. So I for sure knew that now this candle right here was going to be the point of interest for me to enter once the market came back down, and our stop loss was going to be right underneath this wick. Why is that? Because if I know that the market keeps pushing down, then we wouldn't have continued going to the upside, because we would continue with our downtrend pattern. But with that said, we can clearly see the market came down, and you may see the only drawdown I had, okay, was about 0.01 pip, not even 1 pip, not even 0.05, 0.01 pip, and we immediately went up to 4 pips. Currently right now at 3 pips. This could potentially be already placed at break even, so you could go ahead and place this at break even and let it run just as is. But I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like that, 0.05 on stop loss, let it run, and we'll see if we go ahead and end up at that 27 pip take profit, almost 28 pip take profit. That'd be the area that I'd be looking for ideally. As soon as we go ahead and do 10 pips, I'm clearly putting that to break even and probably even moving this over to even potentially up over here, which if we do go ahead and move it over a little bit higher where I would expect for it to go, as you may see, I could go ahead and expect the market to go up all the way over here, okay, to these areas. And that would lead me to a 133 to 1 ratio. Now, clearly, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and take partials right over here. I'll take partials, and then the rest I'll let it run so that way I can go ahead and gain that 133 risk to reward. And that would be the best risk to reward I've ever had so far. This one right here as well, 55 to 1 is also the best risk to reward I've ever had. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys how it is I was able to obtain that risk to reward and keep you guys in the loop on knowing that there's always time for perfection. Now, if you want to go ahead and see more videos like this and go more in depth, let me know in the comments below. Please let me know what you guys would like to do. And also, if you can, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. But overall, like, so that way we can go ahead and get that algorithm up and going so that way it can help us as well. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next session. And thank you for your time on this.